Hi everybody and welcome to another video. I thought I would do something really fun today. I'm going to make these mixed media. I call them either cakes or little piles of presents. I put them on my Facebook page earlier this week and got some feedback that you'd all like to have a look at how to make them. So let's start. They're really easy and fun and great for using all those scraps. Today I'm actually going to use, because these papers are just so much fun, that's from Echo Park, Everyday Eclectic. Look at some of the gorgeous papers in that, and they're all double-sided, so you get a design on each. So I thought I would just cut some bits and pieces out of here. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is, and because I'm making these to go on cards, but you could make them to go on scrapbooks or anything, is basically just cut a piece of paper down, and you don't need to be precise with this measuring and so forth. Just okay, so probably this is going to be the size of our cake, sort of similar to that, so that it would fit on a card topper. Okay, so the first part is to roughly sketch, and it doesn't need to be perfect. Just a whole lot of layers. And that just gives you an idea of then what papers you're going to cut. Okay, so now all I would just do is go through and pick out a few of these papers. And I'm loving all the brights at the moment. Okay, that might do because I've got a couple of plain cardstock there as well. Okay, anyway, we can go back to that. Okay, so then once you've picked a few different papers, so I'm sort of thinking, and a couple of the back side of these will be really nice as well. So you just begin roughly cutting, and you don't need to be perfect, so even if the lines aren't straight, don't worry about it, because later on I'm going to do lots of stamping and sort of going around the edges, and sometimes it's fun if it doesn't look perfect. Love the chevron. So you just go through cutting bits and pieces. What haven't we used? Actually, this is really pretty, the doilies. Actually, we might try, let's go again and get a bit of that pinking. See which one looks better. Yeah, I like that. And then we could do this cute fluoro cardstock. Okay, there we go. Actually, I don't know if I like the pink in there. So that seemed like the wrong shade of pink. Okay. And just so maybe we'll try and slot that in somewhere there. Okay. All right, so that's looking good. Okay, so then you need either Mod Podge or decoupage. I'm using decoupage here. Okay, and as easy as this, we'll just go over the shape of our tree. No, it's not a tree, it's a cake. Oh gosh, okay. All right, just straighten that up a little bit. And it doesn't matter that the lines are left because we end up cutting this out anyway. So you won't see all those lines, and we draw around it too. So this is, you could just sit and do a whole lot of these and have them ready for cards. And it'd be really fun to do boy themed ones too. Gee, that's meant to go there. I think that needed to be a little bit longer. Let's try again. Fraction longer just to layer it. Okay, so then once that's all done, I would layer Mod Podge on top again. And leave that to just put it aside, and I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. Okay. So I'll just pop that over there. That's what it looks like so far. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, what I thought I'd do is show you the end result of some of the ones that I've done earlier here. Okay, so I sort of had the thought of adding a few little decorations to this. So I've already done a pre-cut card and then just stamped a simple happy birthday at the bottom. Pop the tree on, a couple of flowers that are really cute. So I was just sort of playing around with this before, trying to see how it would work. Okay. And you could always, I mean, I probably won't do it because it's already quite bright, but you could always pop a background underneath that. I mean, that would look really gorgeous as well. To me, it's probably a little bit too busy, but it would work either way. Okay, so I've just realised I didn't get the double-sided tape, and I think it's really important to use double-sided tape. Be back in a second. Okay, I'm back, and I've actually, since I had to go and chase up the double-sided tape, I've actually already placed it on the back. And I think it's important to use double-sided tape, as I was saying before I left, because this has all been Mod Podged. If we tried to glue it down or Mod Podge it down, it might just sort of make the card crease and fold up, and then it may not stay. So to give it a nice finish, I've popped double-sided tape all the way around so that it holds it down, because this almost has like a plasticky feel now. The Mod Podge dries clear and then makes it feel almost like it's, you know, sort of layered in something. So we'll just pop that down, just place that about here. Okay. And then I put some double-sided tape on the ribbon as well. And then a cute little double layered flower, and these flowers. Okay, third time lucky. My card was full, my memory card was full, so I had to actually go back and unload the first two parts of this video. And what I was saying before I went, I think the batteries are going to go soon too, so is that these sculptured flowers are from this range of Donna Downey cabochons or sculptured flowers, whatever you want to call them. So they're really cute too. Okay, so then I was just going to pop that one there. So you've got a really cute finished card. There you go. So that was the one we prepared earlier. Okay, so in the meantime, this one's actually dried, which is pretty cool. So now what we do is, I'll actually do this before I cut it out. This is the fun part. I'll just roughly go around. I'm using the memory marker pens, which I think there may be one left. They might be sold out, but I am getting some new markers in stock soon, a new range. So the good part of this is because you've got Mod Podge already on here, sometimes you can smudge this a bit to soften it up. So this now just defines our layers, which is why I was saying before not to worry if you haven't cut them perfectly, because by the time we sort of do all this, you can't really tell anyway. Okay, so now go through and cut it out. And the handy thing about doing it on a piece of white cardstock is that, well, first of all, you've got a base to do the layers on, but secondly, it makes it super strong as well. Okay, so we've pretty much got our base now, and this is sort of the fun part where you can really do whatever you want with whatever you've got. I've just got a couple of stamp pads here, so just using this print. And now these are meant to be mounted onto, but because we're only doing little onto acrylic blocks, but because we're doing really quick little bits, I'm not going to worry about it because it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and I love this stamp because it's got these cute little dotted lines, so you'll see. Can you sort of see that? I'll bring it up close so you'll be able to see. So they're just sort of cute little lines. It just distresses it a little bit. The same with this one. I'll put these, when I load this video onto the blog, I will put what stamps I've used, because these should be all on site. Okay, so now I've sort of done a bit of decorating, and you could introduce more ink colours. It was just to give you a bit of a rough idea of how to sort of distress it. And I've even got markers that sometimes, coloured markers, you could come in and go around that, which is what I've done here. So I've gone around with the green and the pink and the yellows, the blues. So the colour of whatever your frame is, you could highlight it. I mean, you could use so many different things on these, whatever's in your stash. So there we go. So that's just to show you just a quick, simple way of showing you how to do them. And this one, I think I've decided will be probably a pile of presents. So I might just put little twine bows here and there. I might finish that later and then pop some photos of that one as a finished one, just to give you a few more samples of what to do. But you know what? Get that box of scraps out, because mine's huge. And just start cutting. You don't need to measure, it's just random, and you know, make a whole pile of these, boy theme, girl theme. Easy as, and fun too. Actually, you could get the kids involved in this, because you really can't go wrong. There's no mistakes, just lots of creative fun. Okay, thanks for watching, and as always, any of the products used are available at www.cocovanilladesigns, and I welcome any feedback. And if you like this video, please press the like button underneath the video, and I'll see you soon again. Thanks, bye.